Good evening. Good evening, my faithful loyal YouTube subscribers. Today is Wednesday. It is December the 18th. I'm downstairs in the cafeteria again. Earl's upstairs. He's doing much better. Much better. Under the circumstances, he still cannot communicate. He can't talk. They did remove the ventilator out of his mouth. They put it in the trach tube, and so he's still not able to communicate. So, but he is looking better and doing better, feeling better. He's still got a long way to go. He can barely lift his hand up. So I was doing some exercises with him, but it's just going to take some time to get him back where he needs to be. As I was telling you all, Earl, when he got to the emergency room on Friday, that he was admitted, Earl's heart stopped beating. He couldn't breathe. He had pneumonia. We didn't know this. And literally he coded his heart stopped beating in the emergency room, which thank God it happened there, because if it had happened any other place, if it had happened at the house or while he was driving, if it had happened anywhere else, Earl wouldn't be here now. And so I keep thinking back to that Friday. It could have been a disaster, because he drove to his doctor's office and called me from the doctor's office saying he wanted him to go to the emergency room. After I pleaded with him to go to the emergency room, and I wish I had been more forceful. I mean, I can't do nothing about it now. But anyway, basically his heart stopped beating, and they worked on him for about 12 minutes, they say, before they got a heartbeat and got him back breathing again. And that was a long night, y'all. I'll be very honest with you. I thought Earl had died. I was standing right next to him when this happened. And I thought, okay, this is it. This is it. This man about to die right here in front of me. And I went into what I always do. Rescue mode. I was thinking I got to contact his mother, his sister. I have to start planning a funeral. I need to choose a funeral. Y'all, I'm serious. I was literally on my phone Googling funeral homes in Atlanta, in Tallahassee, going through my contacts, scrolling through my contacts, seeing who I knew in Atlanta who worked at a funeral home. I was trying to decide between Watkins, Donald Trimble, the places I knew here in Atlanta. I was trying to figure out how would I do this where I could have a service here in Atlanta for his friends and family members, and me here in Atlanta, and his family members in Tallahassee. That night, that's what was going through my head. I didn't have time anymore, and I was like, okay, there's a lot of stuff that need to be done here. It was complicated. And I didn't want to leave his side. They kept trying to get me to leave the room, and I was like, I'm not leaving. Then they were like, well, we got a pastor who can come pray with us. I don't need a pastor to come pray with me. They said, well, we have many faith people, but I said, I am not a religious person. I'm not going any place else. Do it right there by Earl's side, staring at him. So they said, okay. They said, this big thing ain't going nowhere. And I just stood there and watched. And was going through my phone, talking to Earl. I said, Earl. Yeah, I was just talking to him. So, I still don't know if Earl understands what happened, because he can't talk, he can't communicate, he can't type. He gave him an iPad to type that in. Was all he was trying to type, though, y'all. Trust me, he saw the iPad, his eyes lit up, and had a keyboard, and he was trying to type. He was pecking on the paper, but of course it made no sense. He was feverishly typing away on that iPad, because he was typing up a new language. I said, do we need somebody to translate this, because I don't understand what he's typing, but he was just typing away. Then when we went to take it away, he grabbed it back. It was still typing away. I was like, well, he don't get it. He ain't ready yet. He ain't ready for prime time with this one. So today they brought out a card with these pictures on it. You point to the picture, and there's. I thought to myself, we're gonna be here forever with this. And he couldn't comprehend it. I'm trying to get him to point to the picture. He's looking at me. I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him. Until he gets into rehabilitation, which he might be moved this week. I don't know. We'll see. But he might be moved this week. He definitely should be out of here before Christmas to the rehabilitation clinic, which is also a part of Emory. So he's going to be still under the Emory network. He's going right around the corner, actually, just across the damn street, to be told, but not far from here. And they say he may be there for a couple of months, depending on how his recovery comes back. He did say my name. He said Walter. I was sitting over there, and even the nurse said, I heard him say Walter, and that was the only thing this man has said. Other than that, everything's about this to be moving. But we just like, huh? I need somebody who knows how to read lips to come on in here and read his lips. If I need the password to that phone, there's a lot of passwords I need to get. Bank account, all this stuff. And I'm like, I've been told him to write this stuff down and put it someplace safe. But he didn't. He's going to do it this way. I ain't doing shit. I'll just say, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm telling him to go to the hospital. I was like, I'm fine. Okay, but when you do finally get there, your ass cold out and your damn heart stopped because you waited so damn late. I just hope he learns from this. But first, we got to get through this. Like the doctor keeps telling me, Mr. Hampton, it ain't over yet. They put that thing in his neck. You got to make sure that stays fine. They hooked him up to some type of breathing machine today, and he did very well for about 2 hours. And they're gonna work every day. They're gonna put him on that for a couple of hours. He was doing good. He seemed happy. And then they turned him. Lord have mercy. Y'all know I had left to go to the bank and go by Target to get him some exercise stuff, because we were actually doing some exercises. And when I got back, Earl was knocked out. I was like, what happened? I said, what is wrong? What happened? And they said, we gave him some fentanyl. I said, why? We turned him. I said, why did you turn him without me being there? I told y'all, do not do that. And do not give him any more pain medications. We were in there exercising. But they drugged his ass up and he was out. Slobbering down his mouth. He was out. So I said, fuck it. So I put all the exercise equipment. I brought some little balls and stuff. He can't lift much, but he got to do some work. He got work to do to get back. Like I told him, if you want to get back to normal, Earl, all these years I was telling you to work out with me, you didn't. You look like you didn't. You got to work out with my black ass. But you can also come when you get to the rehabilitation clinic. You can fool around with these people over there and let them do it, or you can work out with her. So we'll see how this goes. Of course, he can't say nothing right now, so I can let we'll see what he got to say when he finally is able to finally say something. And then every night I have to sneak out because he sees me getting my backpack together and coat and getting everything, putting the music. When I turn off that music, he was like, because I've been playing music every day. So what I decided to do tonight was I stopped the music really early and we just have the TV on. And like I said, when you get to I spoke to the people at the rehabilitation clinic. They said, over there I can spend the night. It's comfortable. They got a bed in the other room. They said it's like they're suites, and they're gonna give us a room big enough. So I said, we two big guys. She was like, she gonna hook me up, and I'll have a real bed to sleep on if I decide to spend the night. So on the weekends, I mean, if he's gonna be there for a couple of months, it's gonna be. It all depends on how fast his recovery is. I'm taking it one day at a time. All these other people making all these plans, and it's not. I said, y'all, let's get through these 24 hours. Let's take it one. Literally, that's just what I'm doing. One day at a time. Today was a good day, sort of. It was a good day. Today drugged him up. I ain't like that. But he was pulling at it. When I left, he was. Every time I leave, he just goes crazy. And they turned him every 2 hours. They're supposed to turn him. When I'm there and they turn him, I'm able to keep him calm and talk to him and massage him and just touch him. And everything's fine. Well, of course, when I'm not there, basically, you got to understand, you got a 49-year-old man in here that can't even wipe his ass at this point. It's like, okay, who plans this? Shit, we just got back from Jamaica. Next thing you know, he laid up here, can't even wipe his ass. Somebody else got to wipe your ass and wipe your eyes. I've been washing his face, and they got to brush his teeth. It's just, they have a special toothbrush, because I was like, I was going to brush his teeth. They said, no, we'll brush it. They have a special toothbrush that they use because they don't want bacteria to get in his mouth, which would bother the tube. So, in fact, the toothbrush that they clean his mouth teeth with is it's something, and they only use it one time and they throw it away. So anything that goes in the mouth, they use it one time and then it's disposed of, because otherwise it's a bacteria. We can't risk bacteria going down his throat and getting into that trachea. And it's just, it is what it is. But I had Watkins Funeral Home in the West End had some beautiful. I've been to some beautiful services. My sister was there. She was beautiful, and they have horse-drawn carriages, and it's just a beautiful service. And I said I would do. I was pushed. I like Watkins parking situations a little messed up, but I like the funeral home. I love the old style home. I've even seen them do some. One of my friends, he was from New Orleans, and they had a Mardi Gras style parade up the street. It was beautiful, and they're the only people I know who do this type of stuff. I'm sure there are other funeral homes in Atlanta who do this, but I only know of Watkins that does these really nice funerals. And I don't know what that shit. Then I was thinking, how much is it gonna cost? I was trying to figure all this out. Like, well, I guess I'll pay for this, and then it was a lot. So today was a good day. I'm not going to complain. Progress. We made a lot of progress today. When I was exercising, he was lifting my arms, had him kicking them legs. He was kicking. I said, you have a choice. You can lay in this bed, or you can start exercising with me while I sit here. Because these other people running around this hospital, they got other shit to do. I'm sitting right here. Do you want to exercise with me or not? Do you want to get out this bed? I said yes or no. I could just sit here and play on the laptop. But if you want to get out this bed, I need you to listen to me, and let's start this exercise. Let's start getting you moving. And we were in there exercising. I was doing much better. So it's a start. I think I'll be able to do a lot more stuff when we get them to the rehab clinic. They're going to get them up. My mom said, as soon as you get over there, she said, he's going to be getting up. I said, oh, well, good, let's get him going. She said, that's what they do over there. Get them up and get them going, get them on their feet and get them out of there. If they can. Like she said, they have patients that come in, they have high hopes. They want to get them up and get them up out of there. But then, some people just takes them longer. At this particular place, there is no set limit of time. It could be there forever. But again, we ain't looking that far ahead. We just want to get through it. And I've talked to a lot of people who've been in this position, and they're all walking around doing great now. I've talked to a lot of folks who said this happened to them, or similar things happened to them. Good things. He's a fairly healthy older man. 49, so he ain't 60 or 70 or 80. That we'd be in trouble then. So, and he was in excellent health prior to this. Pneumonia, who knew? But it's quiet, and when we get to the rehab center, it will probably be better. I'm hoping it's better. Tomorrow I go tour the place. So I gotta get up in the morning, go to the gym, come and see him, then go over there and take a tour. And they're gonna show me around, show how it works. Ultimately, y'all, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry. I feel like I'm in the twilight zone. And folks ringing this phone off. But I had several places calling me, and I chose this place because it's part of Emory and it's right here in Decatur. So it's not far. We just have to see. I'm gonna go see it tomorrow. There are only 5 places in the Atlanta area he can go to with this thing, and there's only 5 places. And other places, one place they said it was really good, but it's like 40 miles outside the city. That ain't happening. And in there, 40 miles, no way. It was highly recommended by a lot of people, but it's just too far. 40 miles. It was way out. This place is downtown Decatur. It's an urban setting. We'll be alright. The other place, they said it was like a beautiful resort-like setting. I saw the pictures of it. It's beautiful. But it's just too far. So anyway, it's 8 o'clock. It's Wednesday, December the 18th. The year is 2019. I'm going to go back up here and make some tea. And watch some TV before I sneak out of here and go to the house. Get my ass in the bed. Anyway, I'm out of here, you guys. It's Wednesday, December the 18th, 2019. Y'all have a good night.